Talk to us about today's game, please. What went wrong in your opinion? Where do improvements need to be made before your next game?
I'm really calm. I don't understand where everyone's having a meltdown, right? The fact of the matter is, I'm not. All these people that are criticising Ange, Alan, I'm including you in this. Everyone knew what we were getting when we got Ange, right? I didn't want him, but I was told he was going to do great things. And for the first 10 games, he was praised by everyone. He is not going to change his system. That's the end of it. I'm sick to death of hearing people saying, he needs to change his system. It's so annoying. No, he's not going to change his system. If you don't like it, be Ange out. It's as easy as that. It all boils down to the fact that we haven't got enough quality in our team to play this system. When he was at Celtic, he brought in the quality. He had the striker, Kyogo, scored an absolute hatful of goals. Son isn't that player that's going to do that, right? So we haven't got a midfield general. Basuma, said it last week, said it the week before. I'd sell him in the summer and get someone better. We need a defensive midfielder. Yes, Ange doesn't play particularly with a defensive midfielder, but a player like Zubimendi is fantastic at going forward as well. That's the sort of person you need in this team. Porro is a good player. Udogi is a good player, but Van der Ven, Romero, they're all good players, but there's everyone in that team, Madders included, they all know they're going to start every game because we haven't got the quality in our squad for them to be concerned that if they have an off game, they're going to be dropped. So they all become a little bit complacent with it. There wasn't a single player on that pitch for us today that earned any sort of praise, not one. Van der Ven was awful, Romero awful, Madders awful, Werner awful. They were all dreadful. Don't direct the anger at Ange. You know, this is the system he's chose to play. Like I say, if you don't like it, then be Ange out. I don't even care. I like what I see, and I can see we're going in the right place. But for the moment, we don't have the quality to play that system. And until we get to the summer, you're probably going to get this. We might lose the next 3 games. You know, we've got Arsenal, we've got Liverpool to come. We've got Man City. So what? You know, it's the first season. I just think everyone needs to calm down. Our fan base is embarrassing. One week I've got Dan telling me that we've got the better 11 than Arsenal, or that 6 of our players go in. The next, everyone's coming on crying that it's Ange out. Calm down. See what Levy does. If you don't buy quality, then this will happen next year and Ange will get sacked. But he might well just buy quality and we might actually see Ange ball played the way it should be played.
Okay, but this is the reason why.
You said about people coming in saying Ange out. I haven't said I'm Ange out. I've said other people in my chat said Ange out. You say you like what you see. What did you like in that 4-0 defeat today? I just have to ask then if you like what you see.
No, I like the system that he's playing,
overall.
But you can't be disingenuous one week and say you like the system and you like it, the forward football, and then come on crying when we lose. Newcastle was sensational today, and we were dog shit.
I don't say I like this. Like I say, the system, the attacking football, the intent is there. But I've said since week 1 on here, and you go back, there's times where we are getting caught out. You have to adapt. You have to change. I always adapt.
We won't adapt. So accept it, or just be unhappy for the rest of the season.
A good manager. People say
one
second. People say he done it in Scotland. Fantastic, he done it in Scotland. Let's be honest. If he done it in Scotland, he went into the second best team with the most funds, where you're pretty much expected to do what you were doing in that system anyway, where you beat teams below you. So of course he's going to do better in Scotland. Yes, he transformed it. But if you're coming into this league, we're saying that we didn't know anything about him, but this is what we're expecting. If you don't know, you don't know what to expect then. And then when you see something going wrong, you sure have to change. You have to be able to adapt. You have to be able to change. If we're saying that nothing needs to change with this, and you get the you get to the point where you get better players, we then have to go, our owners have to do the thing that we have never seen them do, get the top quality players in that a manager needs to back a manager successfully for us to see the top prospect or top product that we can see. So we're going based on our owners, and then what? So if we don't get to that point, then it's just another manager by the wayside, because not only they're not only doing their job up top, but Ange's not doing his job going, well, hold on, Conte got rinsed last season because he wouldn't change his setup. He was so defensive in the 2 in the middle, getting overrun, and everyone was criticising Conte last season. But now we can't.
Because he didn't have the defenders to play that system, Alan. It's the same situation. He didn't have the players that suited Conte's defensive system, right? That's a fact. He had Dyer in his team.
But you can still criticise.
Yeah, but if you let me finish, but now Ange doesn't have the system to play the way he plays. So you've got to give him a chance. I don't care, you know, if Ange, for me, I think Ange is the right way forward. But to sit here and say he's got to change, he is not going to change. He said it in every interview he's ever done in Japan, in Scotland, in Australia. He's not going to change. If you don't like it, get on the Ange out train. But it's no point coming on here screaming about it every week.
Ange interim's weird conversation.
No, I get where you guys are coming. I want to go to young Daniel here before we speak to